Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then for the rotation.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Austin Reeves out there with Vincent. And it's Doncic in at the small forward. For Sacramento. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's DeRozan in at the 4. So Clark, when you look at it, what's the focus for these teams so early on in the campaign?
You know, I think really at this point it's about seeing what you've got, finding out what you have, building chemistry. I think this is where you kind of start to discover the strengths and weaknesses of your team.
Pass to Hachimura. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Hachimura's got the first basket of the game for the Lakers. Outside, LaVine. Here's DeRozan. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
DeRozan against Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. And it's DeRozan missing. And here's Los Angeles. The 3 for Doncic. Drills it from outside.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
DeRozan passes to Schroeder. DeRozan inside. He's covered by Hachimura. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Schroeder.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Ellis outside. Back to LaVine. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That'll be his second foul in the game.
Already with his second foul, the coach has a decision to make here.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for Austin Reeves. DeRozan passes to Ellis. Schroeder outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
A little disjointed to start this game, missing 3 of their first 4 shots already.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And here's LaVine after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Ellis with the screen for DeRozan. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's DeRozan missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Goes up the baseline. And it's Doncic missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Her kicks to LaVine. Bangs home the trifecta.
LaVine has a really good knack for when to fire off the catch. Absolutely dangerous offensive play.
Now, here's Doncic. 43 points out last game. Ayton inside. Eubanks defending. And it's Ayton missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Schroeder dishes to Ellis. DeRozan scanning the floor. There's a screen. Puts it up. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
And taken away by Ellis. To the inside. Levine. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
Sacramento shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Shooting for Sacramento, Zach LaVine, 1 shot.
And it's tied up with that one. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. DeRozan finds Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. You know, for years we wondered, Clark, what life after LeBron would look like for the Lakers. Well, that question has been answered.
Yeah, I think landing Doncic completely altered the course of the franchise, Kevin. I mean, he really is one of the best offensive players in the world, and he's in his prime. He makes them a threat in the West every season, and if he ever commits to defense, he'll be really special. You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. It's a very good look and converts. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Hachimura against DeRozan. He's looking for Levine and finds him. Now here is Hachimura. He's guarded closely. Pass to LaRavia. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 11.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
With the step back, here's Levine. Some solid defense from Ayton. Lakers leading by 3. Benson with it. Hasn't made one yet. To the paint. Pass to Ayton. He tries for 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Schroeder missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Warriors. And it's in there. He's got 10. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
Levine wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And the Kings lead by 2. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And here is Doncic. 11 points in the game. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Pass to Eubanks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting for Sacramento, Drew Eubanks, taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And coming into this season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
And the second free throw, good. The Lakers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Doncic with it, outguarded by Monk. And it's Doncic missing. The Kings leading. Saric up top. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
You pointed to their field goal percentage. It was up there among the leaders last season because of how smart they played at the offensive end. They made very few bad decisions. And that one falls from Saric. And some changes here for the Kings. Jones checked in for Eubanks. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Keon Ellis. Saric nails them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Westbrook. Good work defensively by Smart. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's LaRavia. DeRozan defending. Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Smart. Misses the 3. Pass to Jones. Vanderbilt with the steal. Here's LaRavia. DeRozan defending. Now Vanderbilt. Here's Hayes. Still scoreless. The 3 for Doncic. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Los Angeles with some changes. Connect, he's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Smith subbed in for Luka Doncic. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Monk against Smith. Steps back. Monk kicks to Westbrook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Up top, connect. Pass to Vanderbilt. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now here's Hayes. T right on him. And here's Smith. Monk defending. Vanderbilt, a screen on Monk. Cans it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Here's Westbrook. And they get it. Rebounded by Smart. Los Angeles leading by 5. Inside. Out to Smith. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Vanderbilt finds Smart. Smith outside. Over Monk. No good there off the double clutch.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Plum. Off target with his 3. The Lakers shooting 47% here so far. Vanderbilt the pass to Hayes. Smart kicks to Smith. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now an 8-point Laker lead.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith. Some last season stats for him. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Free throw drops for Monk.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
James checked in for the Lakers. And Monk drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Smart on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Puts up a 3. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And there's Sharp on the assist from Westbrook.
Sharp knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, James. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Hayes. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dalton Connect. Then it's Marcus Smart, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard.
Well, it looks to me like he can get this shot anytime he wants. I mean, so confident, so poised, always under control.
Now here's Smart. Nothing on the board. It's Hayes, top of the key. Reeves against Monk. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Over Monk. Here's Hayes. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Lakers lead by 6. Westbrook against Smart. Now Westbrook. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Connect finds Reeves. They get it back. Vanderbilt drops in the short one. Vanderbilt's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now here's Westbrook. Over Smart. And it's Westbrook again missing.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Smart passes to Hayes. Back to Smart. Hayes with the screen for Smart. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and Hayes throws it down.
And this is part of why Smart is such a threat. He makes crafty play calls and finds his teammates.
Pass to Levine. Down low. Here's Saric. Up and in on the layup. Saric has got 6.
Like the smarts by Saric there. Very good at working the pick and roll and getting the shot he wants.
Now here's Vanderbilt. To the middle. Smart against Westbrook. Fades. And he overshot that one, missing. The Kings trail by 8. To the inside. Jones. The kick out to Westbrook. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. When he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Jones. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Smart. Doncic with it. 14 points for him. And Hayes kicks to Doncic. Clock at 4. Doncic right at the doorstep.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance point in this quarter. He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
And LaRavia slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
you know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's DeRozan after the basket by Los Angeles. Into his mid-30s. The veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen even to the best of them. You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Sacramento making some changes. Eubanks comes in for Saric, and it's Keon Ellis in for Russell Westbrook. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for the Lakers. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
Doncic against Ellis. And they double up Doncic. Fires the three. And it's LaRavia missing. The Kings trail by 4. Monk, the pass to DeRozan. Over Vanderbilt. Not enough on that one as it misses. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Kings.
At the line for one.
What's up?
Free throw no good for Ayton. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but you do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Levine. Schroeder outside. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And it's good off the back rim and in. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
I love the shot preparation DeRozan shows there. Ready before he caught it.
Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now Sacramento on the break. DeRozan inside. He's against Vanderbilt. And it's DeRozan missing.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Schroeder. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Schroeder. Outside DeRozan. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Levine. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 23 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
The Kings making a switch here. Saric is checked in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Fourth, the Kings.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Ellis outside. Pass to DeRozan. And Saric kicks to DeRozan. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Now, here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Here's Ayton. Banked in off the glass. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Down low and stolen by Ayton. There's the drive. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Eubanks, defended by Vincent. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in.
Shooting 1.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in line so far here in the second quarter.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's Eubanks. After Luka Doncic's bucket, 6 to shoot. Here's Schroeder, and he comes up with the deuce. Schroeder's got his first 2 points of the night.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
DeRozan passes to Ellis. Saric outside. Pass to DeRozan. There's the pick. Lets it go from the wing. Eubanks.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Lakers leading by 3. Now Hachimura. 1:46 left to play in the first half. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, they really had a breakdown, I thought, in that third quarter. Just got a little too lax, didn't take care of the basketball. And going from being in total control to handing it over like they did, never a good feeling.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the Kings pick up 2. And Connect gets it to go.
You have to stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
Pass to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists now in the game. Doncic dishes to Ayton. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Vincent misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 13. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Eubanks got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to connect. Now Doncic. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Offensive rebound.
Doncic typically is matched up against guards or wings, yet with his size, they have trouble keeping him off the board.
Up top to Rosen. From downtown. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first two. Lakers ahead. They lead by 2. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Dario, this was a very back-and-forth game. Does this team need to bring a little more energy and effort in the second half?
Of course, you need to try to find the energy in every aspect, with offensive rebound, with a good defense. And I think this team is capable to do these things. And that's the only way how you need to play basketball, 100% in every moment. And I think we'll do that in the second half.
It's the little things that go a long way, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fair half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up for the shot. You were so close. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. What do you make of these future games, fellas?
Why are you always talking about the future, Ernie? Live in the present.
Yeah, you really need to practice mindfulness, Ernest.
Jeez, I'm just trying to do my job. They put these games up on the screen. I thought we should talk about them. Excuse me. And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
The Lakers leading. We've got Keon Ellis. Drew Eubanks out there with DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Over Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Schroeder. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Doncic against Ellis. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Over Ellis. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Goes back up. Whoa! Oh, strong finish by Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Pass to Vincent. Lets the three fly. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5 wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Levine against Doncic. Second chance shot. In close, Doncic.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
They're getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance buckets have devastated their defense.
Here's Levine. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Doncic.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Hachimura finds Doncic. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Dennis Schroeder. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 5 assists and 2 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Here's Schroeder. Eubanks the pass to Schroeder. And here's Levine. Pass to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder outside from past the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Ellis, that's good.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings, trailing by 13. Pass to DeRozan. Count that one. DeRozan's got 15 points.
You know, even when you know what DeRozan's going to do, you can't stop him.
Now Vincent. Back to Doncic. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Ellis. On the wing, Levine. Three-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 18-7 run. Reeves against Ellis. Pass to Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. That's 29 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Levine's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Reeves against Ellis. Ayton inside. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Fans, get on up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
Some stats for Ellis. Last season's performance for him, 8th in three-point shooting, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Here's Schroeder, outside DeRozan. Schroeder looking over the floor. Outside, Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from free throw range. Count it. Levine's got 15 points.
Mid-range, no problem for Levine. He easily adjusts his shot as needed.
Doncic outside. Shoots. Sacramento grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Schroeder. Pulls it up. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Reeves after the Kings pick up 2. Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good, especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023?
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
Free throw good, Reeves.
Reeves went from undrafted to being a starting caliber player in this league. You do not see that often.
The Kings making a switch here. Monk's checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Vincent. And Reeves drops them both. The Kings trail by 17. Pass to Ellis. On the wing, Levine. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
To the paint. It's stolen by DeRozan. Monk against Doncic.
I like seeing Monk set his teammates up. A part of his game that I think he's got to continue to improve.
Lakers leading by 15. Doncic passes to Reeves. Ellis against Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Eubanks. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Saric comes in for Zach LaVine, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Ellis. Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Smart comes in for Austin Reeves. And that one misses. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
First one falls for him.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Carter, he's checked in for Eubanks. And so he makes both from the line. The Kings trail by 18. Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. DeRozan inside. Vanderbilt defending. Vanderbilt with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Never easy guarding Luka. He looks to get to the line amongst the toughest covers in the NBA.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And he's good on the second.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Westbrook against Smart. Steps back and fires. Westbrook kicks to Monk. Pass to Sharch. Takes the three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Now here's DeRozan. 15 points in the game. Sharks trying to break free. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
Doncic in the dunk by Doncic.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Sharch controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside, Smart. On the wing, Doncic. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. That one good for 2. Doncic has got 36.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Westbrook passes to DeRozan.
Hey, yo, wrestle.
The kick out to Westbrook. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And here is Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's stolen by DeRozan. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Westbrook surveying the D. Pass to DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 19.
Just so good finishing around the goal. DeMar is tremendous in the paint.
Westbrook against Smart. Goes up with it. And it's Doncic missing. Yep, that one goes in there.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
The line for 1.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Westbrook kicks to Monk. Pass to Hayes. Doncic outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 19. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Jake LaRavia out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Hayes in at the 5.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Baseline try. Reeves gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Westbrook, that's good. And it's Levine with the assist. 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Reeves finds Smart. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Here's Sharch. Comes up empty down low. Lakers leading by 16. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Pass to Sharch. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim.
LaRavia passes to Hayes. Now Vanderbilt. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smart. Drops one in from the wing. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 16-point game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Jacks up a 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Monk. Monk against Reeves. LaRavia with the screen. Shoots it. Reeves can't hit. The Kings trail by 13. Sharch dishes to Levine. Pass to Westbrook. Now Sharch, he's defended by Reed. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Sacramento. And then for Los Angeles, Dalton Knecht comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Smart.
Dario Sharp. 1 shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one falls from Sharch. Los Angeles leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Kings have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Now Hayes. Pass to Doncic. Connect with it. And here is Doncic. Some solid defense from Sharch.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now Westbrook. Here's Sharch. Vanderbilt defending. A 3, Levine. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Up top, connect. Reeves against Monk. Back to connect. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Entering the league as an older prospect at 23, Dalton Knecht is a very skilled offensive player. The question with him, can he add strength to his frame? Time will tell.
That free throw, no good.
A C sniper from outside the arc. Dalton Knecht's skill set perfectly tailored for today's NBA game.
And he sinks the second. Here's DeRozan. The shot, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And that one drops for Reeves. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Vanderbilt against DeRozan. Monk outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's DeRozan missing. Los Angeles leading by 10. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. Takes it inside. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Putting his head down and going to work. I love that intensity from Reeves.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the King. And finished off by Westbrook.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. Lock at 6. Here's Reeves, and again it's the Lakers.
Okay, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Doncic against Westbrook. Outside, Levine. Three-pointer. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the paint. Here's Westbrook. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Vanderbilt. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Saric, that's good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Down low. And Connect gets it to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Levine. Hayes with the steal. Now Connect. To the inside. Here's Doncic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, with Luka Doncic, we're talking about a 6'6", 230-pound point guard, tough to contain when he's aggressive.
And some changes here for the Kings. Eubanks, he's checked in for Saric. Keon Ellis comes in for Malik Monk. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Vincent subbed in for Connect. Doncic, no good on the free throw. The Kings trail by 12, and even 3-on-3 break. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Inside. Eubanks with it. Ayton's there. Eubanks, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And it's good for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here's DeRozan. To the middle. Levine against Doncic. And so Sacramento again turning it over.
Los Angeles ball.
Lakers leading by 14. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. They get it again. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Now here's Ellis. Eubanks with it. Shot clock at 6. Doncic against Levine. The shot misses. Lakers leading by 16. Now Hachimura. Vincent up top. Eubanks defending. Now Reeves. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 16 here in the second half.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And Sacramento has possession, trailing by 19. Schroeder outside. Here's Levine. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Doncic passes to Vincent. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. They grab their own miss. And Ayton stays with it.
And this is why you got to put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Schroeder kicks to Levine. Buries the deep ball.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
He did it all tonight and had a triple-double to show for it. Leading by example, he was tremendous.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Doncic. And Smart subbed in for Vincent.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
Monk, and then Monk with the dunk. 56 seconds left in the fourth. Reeves against Carter. Here's LaRavia. Pass to Kleber. Now here's Vanderbilt. 4 on the shot clock. Now LaRavia. That 3 off the mark. Jones with it. Defended by Reeves. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
At the line for 2, Jones.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
All right, thanks, guys. DeAndre, a new season. How exciting is it to play ball in front of this home crowd?
You know, with all the excitement and all the fans coming out here, really, I just wanted to put on a show for them, to be honest, and just win as many games as I play.
The energy from the fans was missed. Thanks so much, DeAndre.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.